Oh man, this is tough. This is tough. What's going on, everybody? Joe here, back for a bit of a channel update. And it's weird how life, I've been around for about 30 years now. I'm 31, but really haven't lived through that first yet. It's weird how, like, in the 30 years, just seen everything unfold, come full circle. I am no longer in Atlanta. I am now living back home in New York. I did it because of family. I did it because of tragedies. And I did it because ultimately I always knew I wanted to do more for this channel and just streaming in general. And New York gave me the better opportunity. New York is just, when it comes to fragcom and fragrances, it's like the mecca, if you will, as far as YouTube reviewers. Most of them are here. Most of the stores are here. A lot of my friends are here. I mean, yes, I have friends in Atlanta. I grew up there. But in terms of this, they're here. Lewis, City Messiah, doesn't review anymore, but he's here. Freddie Frags still reviews. He's here. Drakdoc, I haven't had a chance to meet personally. Him and I have, had a lot of messages, some collabs, everything. Hopefully look forward to meeting him one day. He's here. Same thing with Steven. Haven't had a chance to meet. Lots of collabs. He's here. Cuban, no, haven't really met. He knows of me. I know of him. We're cool. Exchange some social media, support. He's here. Max Husler, my bro. He's here. Solano is here. I think Max Forte is here. Did a few swaps with him a couple of times. And Carlos, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, was here. So when you factor that and you factor in, the Twisted Lilies and the Mid New Yorks and Oswald's and Arabian Oud stores and all the other places that, like, Carlos would go and do all these hostings and events and award shows and everything to bring, like, all of these luxury upper echelon tier brands to connect with the people like us. It only made sense for it to be done here. And I guess that's just what's unfortunate because, Carlos looked out. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. For those of you who don't know, unfortunately, a few days ago, and I'm saying a few days ago because this video is being shot the day after most people found out. I found out maybe within 30 minutes of the news circulating that Carlos Brooklyn Fragrance Lover has passed. He did a lot for the community. He did a lot. He did a lot for this channel. He supported. He messaged. He featured me on collabs. He jumped into our collabs when me and Chad were basically getting off on the same foot, starting at the same time. And Carlos had already been around because of, like, his work with the Good Smellers and just his different connections. So he had already been a part of the community longer than what he had been reviewing. But, you know, he interacted with me and, you know, talked to me occasionally. We weren't the best of friends. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But, you know, he did a lot. He even gave me the ability to create content. I mean, this sample was from the Dior on Perfume video that I shot in the Carolinas, I think it was, South Carolina, for one of my sister's dance competitions. But he found out I didn't smell that yet. And just because it was Tuesday, he sent it to me, you know. I don't have Amber Absolute right now because I am still transitioning from Atlanta to New York. So my entire collection as a whole is still in storage, but I have this. So I'm going to wear this today as my scent of the day while I just continue along this story. I'm not going to go 16 sprays because I don't have 16 sprays worth, but you know, a bit of a 21 gun salute, if you will, on this channel as a thank you to Carlos, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, for commenting, for liking, watching, featuring, and even collaborating with me, you know, through the years. With that, it's like I am here now, and it really showed me, and fully, I already had this anyways, just because I've dealt with so many deaths. Even last year, my grandfather, who basically was my father, passed. You know, not to take these moments for granted. And that's what I'm looking to do now. This is the channel update part, I guess, if you will. And what I'm here to say is basically, I am coming back. I have a whole production thing that I'm looking to do now and raise my production, from dual monitors to extra computers to lights, and we will be getting this show back on the road, back on track, back to the roots, which is why I feel like I had to come back in order for this channel to grow. And it is just unfortunate that he didn't play like the biggest role, but he played a big role in getting my channel, you know, to where was before I stepped away constantly and kept getting tied up and tied down with different scenarios. But guys, girls, everyone watching, I am here again. I will be coming back really soon. I'm going to be making content for this. I have other things in the works which I will discuss later, but the story about today, the moral of this story for today is just never take anything for granted. Seize the moment. And if there's anyone that you haven't had a chance to talk to in a while, reach out and say thank you, or I appreciate you. Show your appreciation for those who have been in your life, because at the end of the day, you don't know when you're not going to be able to say thank you. I want to say thank you to you all as well, because just as big of a part as Carlos Brooklyn Fragrance Lover played onto this channel, you all played a significant part, if not a little more, because, you know, sub count. But I appreciate you all for watching through the years, through the ups, through the downs, through everything. I just appreciate you all. And I look forward to being able to make more content for you all this year, even through the pandemic, even through everything. This is something that I wanted to do. I never wanted to stop doing, I should say. And now that opportunities have afforded me the ability to do this more, I plan on taking advantage of it and not waiting around, because, you know, I could have had a chance to meet with Carlos a few times and just things never lined up ultimately, you know. But I kind of wish I did now. And I kind of still, I do feel that way about all the other people that I have not physically met. But I'm just here to say that I am coming back. I appreciate you all. If you all have any memories, any moments that you are fond of with Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, leave them down below. I understand everyone has had their array of stories. Let's keep it to the positive, because that is what this was about, right? After a horrible 2020 for virtually everybody, 2021 was supposed to be a reset. We got this news, but it still doesn't mean it is completely terrible, if that makes sense, you know. I am seeing a lot more unity in the community off of this, which, hey, let's just get everything back to square one, you know, start back over, mend those friendships, those relationships, because time is short, and seize the opportunities when you can. Not take advantage of, but seize the opportunities. There's a difference, you know. But before I ramble on too long, I appreciate you all. Stay tuned for all of the future content. My name's Joe, still unAVERAGE, and I'll see you all later.